economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, and this is Meet China. This is a program where we take you all across China to discover how technology transforms everyday life and how traditional culture comes alive in the modern world. Meet China, meet what's next. And today's journey begins with a lemon drink that's turned into a popular business chain, and that follows with a visit to a Kung Fu theme park. And finally, we meet some young people who showcase Chinese hanfu on a global stage. Have you ever wondered a fresh lemon drink that costs just $1 can turn big profits? Today, let's unlock China's supply chain secrets to discover how its real economy powers global brands in a low-cost, high-efficiency magic.
This new store in southwest China's Chongqing has been drawing crowds since it opened in October.
I always loved the snowman stores.
We bought the grape Sunday snow.
We heard a new store had opened here, so I wanted to come and check it out and ended up buying a lot of the stuff.
It's part of the Chinese food and beverage franchise, Mishue Bingcheng, now the world's largest by store number.
I've joined the queue of people who've been lining up, and now we're going upstairs to the second floor. I haven't been in a store this busy since one of the big sales days like Black Friday or Boxing Day in other countries.
When it comes to the menu, customers who go to a Mishue store know what they're getting and what they will pay for it.
Well, it was mainly because of his bubble tea.
There's no doubt Mishue's low prices are a huge part of the appeal. Its most popular item, the lemon water, has sold for less than $1 per cup since it was introduced to the menu back in 2013. So how does the company do it? I'm on the case, and that means following the supply chain behind Mishue's top seller back to the very beginning. From franchise to fruit farm and some fresh air on the outskirts of southwest China's Chongqing city. Hiding behind these protective papers is a fresh crop of lemons that will one day be sold in a Mishue cup. With a borrowed apron and a sharp pair of pruning shears, I'm ready to pitch in.
We've only got half the basket full so far. 可以吗? Yeah. There are some good ones here. 可以, okay. 漂亮. Is that enough? Enough? 漂亮. All of these are beautiful. I'm going to just do one snip.
2 years ago, Mishue forged a partnership with these local growers, securing a stable supply of fresh fruit.
The soil here is slightly acidic, so the lemons grown here are larger in size, brighter in color, and juicier.
And how does it work with the pricing? How much do you get paid by Mishue?
In the past, our lemons were sold through the middlemen. When there was a bumper harvest, they would deliberately push the price down. Sometimes the buying price wasn't even enough to cover the planting cost. But Mishue offered us a guaranteed minimum price that is higher than the planting cost. And if the market price rises, Mishue will also adjust the purchase price accordingly.
But with the sun going down and the final baskets loaded onto the truck, it was time to move on. Just 20 minutes later, we arrived at the next link in the Mishue supply chain. Here, the lemons are sorted, wrapped and packed in a highly automated process. This is something I encountered often when following the Mishue supply chain. Wherever possible, robots are doing the work.
工厂的设备采用12通道，全自动水果清洗包装。
Our automated sorting system has 12 conveyor belts. Lemons are uploaded by robotic arms at the start and bagged at the end. It can save the company 60% on labor cost. The faster sorting process can also help preserve the freshness of fruits.
These huge machines are photographing the lemons as they come in, at a rate of 40 images per second. Artificial intelligence is used to analyse the individual fruit. Any that are too big or too small, unripe or blemished, are automatically tipped off the conveyor belt. For the lemons that are too large to be wrapped by the machines, there is a small number of women who do the work by hand, at impressive speed.
How many lemons can you wrap in an hour?
More than 1,000, almost 2,000 per hour.
Despite knowing how fast these women can operate, I'm always up for a challenge.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay. 1. Three. 5. 13. Okay, so well done. Good game.
So that's the fruit taken care of in this famous lemon drink. But what else has to happen to get it across the counter and into customers' hands? To find out, I took a flight to where the Mishwe story began. This sprawling site in Wansuishan County, in central China's Henan province, is one of 5 major Mishwe production bases in China.
Well, I've just come into one of the warehouses here on site, and because we're going to be near some of the raw ingredients, I'm going to have to gear up. 谢谢.
Here, Mishwe makes its own milk powder, roasts its own coffee beans, and even blows its own bottles.
Coming into this machine are these small plastic tubes. They're inflated at high temperature and they come out like these big plastic bottles. Now these are used to store drinks in Mishwe stores.
By producing so many of the supplies that Mishwe stores need in their own factories, the company says it has halved its costs. But when it comes to packing these goods for distribution, workers can be hard to find. Well, human ones anyway.
When did you first automate the practices here?
This automated storage center started operation at the beginning of 2023. We can save 600,000 yuan on labor costs per year. When operating on full capacity, we can ship out 4,700 units of boxed ingredients per hour.
But of course, not everyone can be replaced.
Good morning. Today, just like these other students, I'm going back to school.
Welcome to the Mishwe Institute of Business, a training centre for franchise holders and crew members from across China.
Class has already started, and as usual, I'm late. Let's get a seat in the back.
Buying a Mishwe franchise isn't expensive, but proposed sites for new stores must be approved by the company. Once open, quality control is taken seriously.
Regarding ingredients in the store area, expired items are strictly prohibited.
Company regulations are strictly enforced. Our filming is delayed while I remove my nail polish, before learning how to make the best-selling beverage on the company's books.
Gotta take my jewelry off. Oh, yeah, because we're gonna learn how to make a drink.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll be ready. Gotta go and wash my hands.
Okay. We're gonna mash some lemon. I like this machine. All right. Woo! Try one more time. Okay. Okay. 1 lemon water. Give it a wipe. Okay. Okay. Check it doesn't leak. Give it a mix. And that's it. 1 lemon water. 谢谢老师.
Mishwe's popularity has boomed in recent years, alongside the surging demand for bubble tea. It's a market that will skyrocket from $2.8 billion in 2025 to almost $4.8 billion by 2032, according to estimates by Fortune Business Insights. This year alone, 3 Chinese bubble tea chains, Mishwe Group, Guming Holdings and Auntie Jenny, publicly listed in Hong Kong, raising a combined $700 million as investors bet on the country's fast-growing consumer market. So what's next for Mishwe? With 53,000 outlets operating worldwide, it shows no signs of slowing down. In October, it bought the majority share in a Chinese beer franchise. Whether it can replicate the success it's found in the family-oriented snack world, well, that remains to be seen.
Following the Mishwe story took me to the very heart of China. What I saw is a business that's identified unnecessary costs in its supply chain and squeezed out every last one of them. It's pivoted to popular product lines and rapidly expanded the number of stores it has, all while maintaining ultra-low pricing, 谢谢, that anyone can afford. It's a strategy that's taken Mishwe to the very top of the food and beverage business. With plans now to expand into Africa and Latin America, I get the feeling the Snow King is only just getting started.
No roller coasters, but 24 million visitors a year. We take you to this Kung Fu theme park in central China's Henan province, and there we see traditional culture meets viral marketing, and history is made a top tourism wonder.
What started as a Song Dynasty themed park 23 years ago, it's been flowing and growing exponentially into so much more. Wansuishan Martial Arts City's traditional fighting spirit is moving with modern mayhem. It's intriguing and absorbing entertainment, throwing you straight into the fight.
That was stunningly overwhelming. The scale of everything, production quality, very entertaining.
The vast variety of entertainment and competitive pricing, pulling in visitors of all ages from all over.
Where are you from?
Xinjiang, Henan.
Jinan?
I come from Fuzhou.
From Fuzhou.
What do you like the most here?
The Iron Fireworks Show.
How about the tickets?
It's quite big here. You get a 3-day pass, so the ticket is worth its price.
Visitors over 65 years old can come for free.
Free. Very nice.
Even midweek, the crowds are immense and the experiences intensely immersive, so it's time for me to get in on the action and get into character. Fittingly attired as a Song Dynasty warrior, the clothes don't fully make it the man. If I want to join the army, I need to pass recruitment training.
We went through many trials and finally became a qualified Liangshan veteran. As for the salary, it's based on your work. Do you want this?
Sure.
Thank you, friend. You are very nice. Here, take them.
But here in the park, it's not all about real money. For interacting with the characters and the exhibitions like I just did out there, you can earn this park money and can exchange it for some goods and prizes Let's see what I can get. Now, with my hard-earned magic money, as you can see, I've been very successful in this world. You can use this cash to play some games with the characters. La la la, menu, 帅哥. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao.
One, two, three. 哇塞！来 ，one two three, one two three， 哇塞 ，good good good， 厉害！
不错不错。
I used to come to Wansuishan for fun, and then I thought the non-player character job was really interesting. Later, I looked online for some job openings in this field, and I got in through recruitment. I majored in preschool education. If it weren't for Wansuishan and Kaifeng, I probably would have become a kindergarten teacher. What I like about working in this park is that I can happily play with different people every day. There are grown-ups and kids. This park is also very suitable for me.
This park is also very suitable for me. I'm a trained dancer. Most roles in this park require multi-talented performers, and it lets me better show my talent. It gave me a stage.
The park is a genuine employment pathway for a variety of local talent. Aaron Yang was a professional MC who wanted more creative space to let her personality shine.
对，我之前也是做主持的。 I used to be a host for business events or weddings. The environment is different here. Here the main audience is tourists. Different people come here every day, and the program content is a bit random. At my old job, the routine was more fixed. Can you dance? No. Shall I teach you one?
Time to put my negligible talents to the test.
More than 10 visitors who interacted with me on stage have joined the park. They are now working here at Wansuishan.
Not all the performers are local or indeed Chinese. The park has hired more than 2,000 performers, 200 of which are foreigners. All the way from Ghana, Okaib Nafisi, who goes by the name Xiao Feifei in Wansuishan, has been putting his copious charisma and excellent language skills on show for more than a decade.
My work here is like entertain the people, have a good time with them, because my life and my choice is to make people happy.
Do you know what zhong means? Zhong is like good, good, good. You are very good. Good, 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 good. A connoisseur and raconteur of culture, who better to teach me some local songs?
Before, maybe like 20 years ago or some years ago, many foreigners haven't been here. Where we want to go is like America, Germany, Australia. So from beginning, I came here 2015. When they saw you, they feel, oh, what am I? But now, when they see you, they feel normal. We are now like a friends. Yes. So whenever they see me, people can come from many different places just to come and see me. Just to come and have a video with me. A photo to take a day, maybe like 900, 2,000.
Another excellent, exceptionally interactive performance is the matchmaking show. Dozens of couples met their eventual spouses on this very stage, and matriarch Mrs. Wang is trying to find a match for her daughters. I hope I make a better husband than I do a warrior. In 2023, the matchmaking segment was upgraded into a full-blown stage show. The park started live streaming the Love Fest and releasing targeted digital content on short video platforms. The people love love, so Wansuishan started trending on social media, a pivotal turning point for the park, putting it prominently on the tourism map.
我们景区想把一些好的东西 What we built in the park have become a great promotion of Chinese traditional culture with the help of social media. And the viral content have made it easier for us to find and work with good suppliers and contractors.
For 100 RMB or $15 with change, you get a 3 days pass at Wansuishan. Children aged 6 to 18 get half price. Not long ago, it was just 80 RMB, and the affordability strategy seems to be working.
40% of the visitors are from within Henan province. 60% are outside of Henan. 65% of the visitors are between 18 to 35 years old. Females account for the bigger half. With China's visa-free policy, the number of foreign visitors surged from a few thousands per year to somewhere between 30,000 to 40,000 in 2025.
Wansuishan's annual revenue had been stabilizing around 80 million yuan from 2019 to 2022. The social media marketing has seen a recent surge, according to Wansuishan's 2025 annual report. Total revenue hit 1.27 billion yuan, a record high, up 136.5% year-on-year, a 15-fold increase from 3 years ago. Ticket sales hit 790 million yuan, or 62.2% of total revenue. Park visits exceeded 24.5 million, up 146.5%, in part thanks to the 3-day unlimited entry ticketing strategy. All that number crunching has made me hungry. Of course, there's a gluttony of food and beverage options. As well as keeping the cost of entry accessible, the management mandates that all food retailers maintain the same pricing inside as they do outside the park. No captive market price gouging, ideally. That's cooking up more consumption.
Now I can exchange my ample winnings for some gifts.
Speaking of spending, I've got some winnings to cash in.
This takes 40 of those paper bills.
38张，38可以接个这个35，找你3张，可以就这样。哦，谢谢。对。And some change.
Spring Festival presents sorted, now I can fully commit to character. Take a stroll down the streets of old Shanghai, pose for some pictures, interview some cameleers.
你好，你的骆驼名字什么？
Ride the slide. Take some more pictures, continue my martial arts training, then revel in the, of course, absurdly ample nighttime entertainment.
就是现在，有好多 AI 以及科技性的产品，可能会让游客有眼前一亮的感觉。
High-tech products and facilities are a huge draw in the consumer market. But for tourism, the consumers long for better people-to-people communications and in-person experiences. That's why we keep adding NPCs and build on the interactive content.
Which one do you like the most? I love them all.
Most theme parks around the world rely on the roller coasters and the rides to reel people in, but this place is an absolute wild ride. It's a huge trip from start to finish. Most importantly, it's designed to be affordable and accessible to locals, visitors alike, local workers and the local economy. It's a uniquely Chinese way of approaching the business of what is a very amusing amusement park.
Let's meet a group of young cultural bridge builders who are sharing hanfu with the world. They travel globally, they tell China's stories in English, and they turn traditional beauty into a global fashion statement.
Eva Zhao is a Chinese culture influencer who has produced nearly 100 English-narrated episodes introducing the richness of Chinese traditions. Using color as a doorway, Eva Zhao weaves stories, symbolism, and traditional aesthetics into every episode. the series you have here on the wall, right?
Yeah, like the orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink one, this color series. This is a very standout example.
She works with a 4-member team, collaborating closely to craft each story and bring it vividly to life.
I regarded the clothes as part of the designing elements to show more Chinese aesthetics to the world.
It helps you to communicate your message better.
Yes.
Visually. Both visually striking and reaching cultural meanings, her videos reflect a deep appreciation for Chinese artistry and a genuine commitment to sharing it with the world.
When I was studying abroad, I had my uni in Australia. I truly went through some cultural misunderstandings or even some discriminations. And that was a really, really terrible memory, I have to say. And for me, I feel very disappointed with myself because as a Chinese, I didn't even have enough knowledge for my own culture and I cannot explain for my own culture. So I decided to go back to China and do something about it.
Drawing on her experience abroad, Eva has developed her own style and approach to bridging East and West. Together with her team, she monitors trending cultural topics and has built a methodical approach to selecting themes that resonate with audiences worldwide. With more episodes reaching viewers across several social platforms, Eva's influence continues to grow. Comments and encouraging feedback she has received have encouraged her to keep going. Next, she plans to step beyond the studio.
I want to step out of the studio. Yeah, not just sitting there and writing on my script. I want to step out of the studio and to film more individual stories, not just how I think, but how do they think. Because there's a saying I convinced about being a cultural communicator is that 每个中国人的样子就是中国的样子. Every Chinese is an ambassador for China.
Eva's journey of sharing Chinese culture is one she does not walk alone. Many of her friends share the same passion for culture exchange. Among them is Fang Shaoyi, who tells China's story through short videos and traditional hanfu, which she has proudly worn in 12 countries. Much like Eva, her journey began with cultural misunderstandings abroad.
Actually, 8 years ago, when I wore hanfu for the first time abroad in the USA, nearly all the people regarded us as Japanese and Korean, so I think I need to do something.
For Fan Shaoyi, traveling abroad in hanfu is a direct way to promote Chinese culture. It is not only an expression of her heritage, but also a way to meet like-minded friends. On her most recent trip, she wore hanfu to the Osaka Expo in Japan.
When I was in Osaka Expo, I met 3 peers, also wore hanfu, and I talked to them and knew that they promote hanfu and guqin in Japan for many years. And they also had a great show about Chinese culture.
Wearing hanfu with confidence has become a choice for many young people today. For them, hanfu is not just clothing, it embodies history and culture. Many also wear it to celebrate important moments in their lives.
Hanfu do reflect the cultural confidence of the new generation. We don't need to follow the rules of dress code of Western culture. We can make our Chinese own rules.
Wearing hanfu with confidence, Fang Shaoyi and her peers are expressing their cultural pride across the globe. On social platforms, an increasing number of young creators are giving Chinese culture a fresh and vibrant presence, connecting people, sharing stories, and reshaping how the world sees China. Yuana Gomoy, CGTN, Beijing.
And that's it for today's Meet China. Stay tuned for our next episode when we bring you more real and fresh stories. Meet China, meet what's next. I'm Lulu, and I see you soon.
Discover the potential. Witness the opportunities. Experience dazzling exhibitions and captivating events. Explore groundbreaking innovations and future-shaping industries. Stand at the crossroads where the cities of tomorrow meet timeless traditions. Meet China, where every story is a new discovery.